We come to you live from sunny Southern California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams here at Staples Center, the house that Jerry built.
Jerry Buss or Jerry West?
One's a logo, but both Jay are legends. The Grizzlies begin the game with the basketball. To Jaren Jackson. Dylan Brooks. To Jaren Jackson. Anthony Davis with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Russell against Adams. To James. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Blocked away.
Ooh, not skipping a beat. There are some things that you just cannot teach. That's called a 6'10 frame with a 7'5 wingspan.
And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for two.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Anthony Davis at the line for two shots. For his career, 79% at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Grizzlies own the basketball. To Adams. Has a look. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Across the timeline comes James. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Russell to Davis. Jackson comes down with the rebound. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
LeBron James with the rock. To Russell. Cleans the offensive glass. LeBron James. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Luke Kennard off the assist.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LeBron with it up top. They're down three. Russell to James. Russell defended by Steven Adams. A lot of contact, no whistle.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than it was the actual rim.
The pass taken away by the Lakers. Russell to James. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. James. Oh, that's how it's done.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
It's Grizzlies ball. To Jaren Jackson. Nice finish at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. Kennard shot off the mark. To James. And that's rebounded by Memphis. Kennard. Here comes the screen. To Luke Kennard. Down to 5 on the 24. Over to the right side. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. LeBron into the front court. Down just a couple. To Luke Kennard. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. To James. Baseline drive. LeBron James. He's 3 for 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Luke Kennard. Not that time. To Russell. 4-3. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one. To Dylan Brooks. And counted at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
James into the front court. The score 10-8 to Russell. And a nice finish at the rim.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
To Jaren Jackson. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one goes down. So he hits the first, misses the second. Schroeder with the basketball. Down a point to Davis. Russell. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Memphis, they've got it. To Adams. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Russell into the front court. Leads one. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Dennis Schroeder, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Memphis with the rock. To Tyler Dorsey. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. To Tyler Dorsey. Shot clock winding down. 24-second violation. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Jones against Schroeder. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Dylan Brooks. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To James. Nothing going here on that drive. James to Schroeder. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. To James. Going to launch beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Dylan Brooks, guarded by Damian Jones. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And hits the first free throw.
Good shot.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Schroeder gets it in the left corner. To James. And a chance coming up at the line.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second one as well. Jones with it. Down 5. To Luke Kennard. Tyus Jones picked up by Schroeder. Not that time. To James. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
LBJ. To Mo Bamba. Probing the defense. Mo Bamba to James. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper and a putback slam.
There you go, big fella.
Jones with it. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. LeBron into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. The pass set it all up.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Jones with it. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. No good. Defense catching a break there. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Oh, he had it.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Luke Kennard has got 2 shots coming. A career 85% free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. He'll let one fly from half court. Shot from 3/4 court is good. He buries it. Who does this guy think he is? Few would take it. He drills it. And that's how the first quarter comes to an end. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Here's Schroeder with it. The lead stands at 9. To Mo Bamba. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Here comes the screen. Dylan Brooks. From long range. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. The lead is 11. To Davis. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Grizzlies own the basketball. Tyus Jones picked up by Schroeder. Goes to the left side. Baseline drive. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Shot clock violation. New blood coming in for both sides. Schroeder to Davis.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Lance Thomas against Schroeder. To Jaren Jackson. Ref has the call. 5 seconds. His back was to the basket. Ball's going the other way. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Schroeder to Davis. Anthony Davis. 3 for 6 now.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Jones, guarded by Schroeder, to Jaren Jackson. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Schroeder with the basketball. His guys leading by 14. Anthony Davis, 4 out of 7.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Jones with it. He'll run the offense. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. Can't connect. Shot was forced.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
To Schroeder. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Jones with it. Down a bundle. Lakers at the controls right now. Schroeder. Surveys the floor. Here's the whistle. 5 seconds. Back to the basket. Violation sends it the other way. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Jaren Jackson. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Jaren Jackson. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Jumper's good. Here's Schroeder with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. And 2 for AD.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Jaren Jackson. Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His guys holding the big lead. To Davis. From the painted area, won't go down. To Jaren Jackson. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. To Jaren Jackson. Can't connect. Los Angeles, they have it. Schroeder to Davis. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Jaren Jackson. Dylan Brooks. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Schroeder to Davis. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Oh, he got a piece of it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Davis, down low. To Schroeder. Shot clock winding down. Anthony Davis lets it go. To Dylan Brooks. Adams to Dylan Brooks. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. Trying to cash in. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Davis. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Changes coming from both sides right now. To Dylan Brooks. Oh, he blocked it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Kennard. Dylan Brooks. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Lakers ball. James. They go down to Davis. To Russell. Takes stock of the floor. Oh, had him going there for a second. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. To Adams. Steven Adams with the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
It's James controlling the offense. To Davis. Not that time. To Luke Kennard. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Kennard. Good look that time, but off the mark. Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. To Russell. Beyond the arc for 3. Too good to leave that wide open. D'Angelo Russell hits.
but it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Kennard scores from the post. To James. They'll get it down to Davis. Knocks it down off the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Nothing going here on that drive. And that's going to get out of bounds off a Laker. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Los Angeles has the basketball. Russell to Davis. Great feed, sets it up, slams it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
To Luke Kennard. Here comes the screen. Kennard. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Missed the foul shot. Russell with it up top. Under a minute to go before halftime. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
To Luke Kennard. Rocking the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Oh, he can't connect. Turns and slams it down. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Lakers have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Grizzlies did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Los Angeles Lakers are taking full advantage of their opportunities from beyond the arc. If they continue to shoot like this, I'm not sure anyone could catch them.
Player of the half.
Anthony Davis has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Russell into the front court. He'll run the offense. To James. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
LeBron James with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Lakers at the controls right now. LeBron James. Jumper's good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Jaren Jackson. Kennard. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Russell with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Screen coming. James. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. James. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Dylan Brooks. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening. Russell into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To James. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Nothing going here on that drive. It goes down.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Russell. Here's LeBron for two. That's no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Driving right to the basket. Goes to the left side. Dylan Brooks. Los Angeles, they have it. Davis. Sizing up the defense. To James. Curling inside. Steven Adams tips it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Jaren Jackson. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To James. Short jumper misses. To Jaren Jackson. Short jumper won't fall. Russell to James. Davis. To James. Russell. Shot won't go.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
It was right there. Knocked loose. To James.
I got him. Here we go.
The monster stuff.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Adams to Jaren Jackson. LeBron James able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Lakers ball to James. Slam dunk.
And easy to get back on defense.
Surveys the floor. To Luke Kennard. Jaren Jackson. To Luke Kennard. For three. Off the mark. No good. To Russell. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
First try, no good.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 17, Dennis Schroeder.
Second one's good. Splits the pair. Jones with it. His guys down big. Adams to Dylan Brooks. Nothing going here on that drive. Dylan Brooks to Tyler Dorsey. LeBron James rejects it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Tyler Dorsey. Los Angeles has the basketball. Schroeder to James. Shot from the lane won't go. To Tyler Dorsey. Deep left corner. Dylan Brooks. Has a look. You talk about forcing things up. Too much pressure that time. Schroeder with the basketball. Looking to make something happen.
Here we go. Here we go.
To James. Nice pass to set things up. Can't connect from in close. Jones with it. Down a bundle. To Dylan Brooks. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. Here's a chance from long range. 24-second violation. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Stepping in for the Memphis Grizzlies, number 14.
Schroeder defended by Jones. It's Grizzlies ball. Almost. Unlucky bounce.
That's me. I got ball.
Schroeder. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Time to shuffle things up. Tyus Jones against Schroeder. To Luke Kennard. Jones guarded by Schroeder. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Schroeder. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
Short jumper won't go down.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 3, Anthony Davis.
To Luke Kennard. Fires the 3. And the Lakers clear. Schroeder defended by Jones. To Davis. And the rebound belongs to Memphis. Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Luke Kennard. It's no good. If he takes those shots, he'll be back on the bench in no time.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Fires the three. That out of his range and no good.
I got ball.
Schroeder down low for Davis. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Lakers at the controls right now.
I got ball. That's me.
Schroeder to Davis. Probing the defense. Anthony Davis lets it fly. Jones with it. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Lance Thomas guarded by Schroeder. To Luke Kennard. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Here's Davis. And the rebound taken in by Memphis.
I got him.
Deep two there. Won't go. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way with the Lakers in command. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Jones with it. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. The drive, right to the basket. Off the mark. Surprised he took that one.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. To Schroeder. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Oh, and a putback.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Memphis, they've got it. Has a chance. Shot by Thomas, misses. Here's Schroeder with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Driving right to the basket. Not that time. Tyus Jones sizing up Damian Jones. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen. To Schroeder. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Count it. That's belief right there in his shot.
You know, it reminds me out of the story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? you'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Off the mark on his free throw. To Adams. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Steven Adams, couple of free throws on the way. 56% for his career. First one, count it. And he makes them both.
Oh, good shot, boy. You gotta get him.
To Schroeder. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Screen on your left, screen on your left.
Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Won't go down. To James.
Pick up. My ball.
To Adams. Jaren Jackson with the dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
The drive right to the basket. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Swings it. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Five on the shot clock. Los Angeles, they have it. Oh, emphatic slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Adams. Nice pass to set things up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Davis. It's James. That won't go. Jones with it. His guys down big. To Jaren Jackson. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a look. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there. Schroeder with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. LeBron against Adams. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Jones with it. Down a bundle. Five seconds to shoot. Missed that one. His coach cannot be a happy camper.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Screen coming. James picked up by Adams. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game for LA, number 1,
To Adams. Won't go. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Luke Kennard. To Adams. Anthony Davis swats it. 4th this contest. Dylan Brooks. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Davis to James. Knocked away. Was it coming down? Yes, it was. Goaltending. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. To Luke Kennard. Here comes the screen. Kennard. Steven Adams with the slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Here comes the screen. LeBron defended by Steven Adams. And stuffs it home. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Here comes the screen. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. Trying to cash in. Yes. It drops. Little drama on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Hey, watch this screen.
LeBron James against Adams. Lets it fly from long range, trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kennard has a chance, and the Lakers with the rebound. Lakers ball.
I got ball.
James picked up by Adams. Steven Adams pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Jaren Jackson. To Dylan Brooks. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Kennard shot off the mark.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
James to Davis. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Dylan Brooks to Jaren Jackson. Dylan Brooks. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4 to Jaren Jackson. 4-3. They swarm Jaren Jackson. Missed the shot. Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Davis. And a throwdown.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Lakers at the controls right now. To James.
I got him.
Baseline drive.
Keep him hit.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7. Because either they're posterizing you, or that attempt can still be a poster.
Dylan Brooks. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. Gets a shot up off the mark. LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. Short jumper stays out.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers put on a show in a blowout. What really stood out for me is how many times they scored on second effort plays. It takes heart to keep up that kind of execution, and these guys were relentless. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Grizzlies seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track. Second chance points. Player of the game.
The chosen one gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.